Hey guys, AirT is here, Air for short. I'm going to open a water scroll today, and I'm going to talk about the runes for whatever monster we end up getting. Now these are just suggestions, you don't have to follow them if you don't want to, and please feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comments section below if I don't suggest something that you think might work. So, let's open the scroll. 5, 6, 7, 8 summon. It's going to be a 3-star. Okay, so this is the starter fairy that everybody actually starts with. I don't think I've actually summoned her apart from the beginning of the game, actually. So why don't I talk about her, since everybody has her and a lot of people probably want to know how to rune her. So she is a support type monster, and her skills are Aqua Hurricane, attacks the enemy with a whirling storm of water, freezes the enemy for 1 turn with a 20% chance. 20% is not very high, but it's pretty good to freeze enemies. Purify recovers the target's HP and removes all harmful effects. The recovery amount is proportionate to the attack power. And then she has a leader skill, increases the resistance of ally monsters by 20%. Now, if you awaken this monster, let's see, where's mine? There she is. She gets a new skill called Sleep Spell, puts the enemy to sleep for 2 turns. Effect is removed if the enemy is attacked, which is true for any time you put an enemy to sleep with any skill. So that's a 100% activation rate, which means every time she uses that skill, she's going to try to put them to sleep, which means it's going to move into the accuracy versus resistance phase. So how would I rune her? Well, I don't think I runed her very well. Oh yeah, I guess. Attack or fatal runes are usually pretty good for her, just because these 2 skills are offensive, and this one heals based on her attack power. So the more attack power you give, the more she's going to heal, and the more damage she's going to do with her other skills. Now, 20% is not very high. However, let's see here. Crit rate, or a harmful effect. 5, 10, 15. So it's like a 40% increase of 20%. I'm not really sure what that is. So she gets up to about a 30% freeze rate. Yeah. So you could aim for accuracy substats with this monster. You could go Fatal and Energy, or Fatal Focus, if you want. They are a little bit squishy. However, I find that if the way you rune them really pays off. So if you give them energy runes, she's going to take a lot of hits. And if you give her attack runes, she's going to do a lot of damage. So they're fairly well-rounded in that respect. But I recommend Fatal runes. I don't recommend Rage Blade, mostly because her healing skill is based on the attack power, and Rage Blade is based on the crit rate, and you can't really have a critical heal. So the Rage runes won't contribute to that particular skill. If you really don't care about the healing, then by all means go Rage Blade and just aim for a lot of damage and then hope that either she puts them to sleep or freezes them. But it's recommended, definitely recommended for substats. Look for some accuracy substats, attack power substats, and HP substats are really good with this monster. So yeah, that's what I would recommend, is Fatal either Focus or Fatal Energy for some health. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of. Attack percentage on 2, attack percentage on 4, and accuracy on 6 if you can't get accuracy substats, or do attack percentage on 6 if you can get lots of accuracy substats. You also might want to look at speed for her. If you want to use her in the arena, getting this skill off first can really help, you know, stop maybe a glass cannon type that maybe somebody's relying on to do a lot of damage and maybe take you out with 1 shot. So you could give her speed on slot 2 if that's important to you. And that way you can get that skill off and put them to sleep before they get to move. Yeah, so those are my suggestions. Hopefully they're helpful for you. And leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below if you can think of anything else to do with her. Till next time, peace.